Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to another episode of Orb of Creation. We are growing this treasure tree slowly but surely, and then it's probably going to take like 10 minutes, 11 minutes for it to be ready. That's fine. I can make it work. And now that I've done that, we can start getting some more force bark. Things are going shockingly well. Like, obviously I've got oodles of parallel things that I'm just like missing out on. But as soon as I can get like a number of these kind of managed, we'll be in a very comfortable place. Let's see. Okay, big one is more Thalmic scrolls. I'm gonna need more paper. It'll be nice to just have regular trees that I can cut down. I know that sounds weird, but like, been kind of limited in that regard this entire time, and it's been messing with me. Fortunately, I think we might need to boost this up. Faster! Cut that tree. Okay, let's not. Let's keep it at a reasonable pace. Also, I've got a bunch of upgrades that I can maybe afford. Nope. Everything is expensive. Well, it's fine. Let's see. What was I going to say about anything? I don't know. Like, mildly hungry. But I don't want to stop because my wife will be coming back from her grandmother's and then we'll go out and get dinner or something. I don't know. Let's see. I think we almost have enough Thalmic scrolls. But I wanted to get all this bark. Here, let's drop it back down to level 3 and make it go reasonably slow. So I can work on other things, because frankly, I should queue up some more paper. Because I want a lot of that. Because paper means Thalmic scrolls. Thalmic scrolls means pure lazy boy reserve level grinding. Yeah, so we're up to reserve level 4. Each reserve level increases my resource gain rate by a fair bit. It just also increases my spell drain to the point where I can barely cast a single spell. So goofy. But it works. Okay. I can spark chaos. Do we spark chaos? I can spark a chaos. Eventually, I mean, pretty soon we're going to just have the tree. Because we already have this force tree, and it's going. It's just a matter of speed. And then what about this? Well, that's barely a problem. And then it'll get us a ton of wood. And then we should grow 2 more trees. Because while we are naturally generating some amount of wood, it ain't much. Not as much as I'd like. So what treasure do we get? Enchant attribute. 1.5% attribute. Effect scaling. Bonus power scaling. Put that on. I love the fact that I can enchant these. But yeah, I'm trying to think of which of these would be the most useful. Not even a question. Probably put it on that. Because the things I want to enchant are, I mean, most of my auto resource generators. Because yeah, more of that. I mean, do we want to get a couple of these? A couple of those. Let's see. Trees are growing slowly. I have not paid any attention to any of this. Base spatial resource rate. Which of these are spatial? Because I know space is spatial. Thaumaturgy is spatial. Arcanum is spatial. Yeah, so this is actually increasing the rate in which I gain these resources. Same thing with these. So, like, I should be investing in them. I've been lazy about it. Okay, what do we want to do? Grab each of these. Retention. A lot of this is all focused around concepts. At the very least, we can farm, like, some more orb levels. Let's see, research. Did we get this up to level 5? We did. I have 2 more orb levels. I don't think I need more expert druidry. At this point, we can take a look at the tech tree. So, we're good there. We need 2 more for this one. But I also need more in expert expansion. We're good on that one. Let's see. Good on that one. 1 more for the druidic talisman. Okay. I might want to get that. Yeah, that's very achievable with what I've got. 3 million. Okay, let's... Oh, that's fun. You can actually drop the reserve level, cast this spell, and then go from there. All right, so that should be enough druidry for a while. The rest is going to require other things, but at least this way Druidic Talisman is now firing on all cylinders. Expert Wizardry we need for a lot of things, some of which are a lot more expensive than others. So improved charging. Oh, I don't know how much I care about charging. I actually don't know how much I care about these. Oh, Wizard's Aura, though. We do need that. Expert Expansion. Or Expansionism. So plant growth speed, plant yield. So those are good. Tech Mastery, Spirality. So like these are good. And worth investing into. God, some of these required like 20. Ooh, Expert Arcane. Echo build rating, Echo chance limit. What? Not gonna think about it too hard. Let's see, Tech Maestro. Artistry levels. I feel like I should be looking into this. Yeah, I think let's go this direction. Ooh, that's expensive though. What about the rest of these? Augments. 28. Oh man. Damn. Let's see. Max spell augment slots. Spell capacity. And then automagic tome, but we already got that. So yeah, actually kind of feels like this is good. Let's get some more wood first. Well, do I go wood? Do I go paper? Because it's not a terrible idea for me to get my reserve level up. Because each level of this increases my income by like a decent chunk. Like 40, 50 on every resource, if not more so. That's kind of overkill, but hey. Okay, so now that I've done that, chop a tree down? Sure. Keep investing into a couple of these. Okay, still growing, still growing. Don't care deeply. That should be 1,000 paper, if not more so. And I should be leveling up both of these. Because they are actually genuinely meaningful. There is also the construction aura. I should level that up a bunch. See, how long until the next tree? That's a ways off. Minute on the treasure tree. Because, yeah, I want to know when I can harvest that. I should have done this first. It's fine. Okay. I wonder if there's a way I can change my reserve level without going here. I don't know. I'm going to go back down to casting level. Because we don't need to be that high. Okay, back to world. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just invest into a couple of these, clear my caps. Because I should be still putting a bunch of points into arcane reserves. There we go. A lot of upgrades, a lot of income. And yes, still would like to boost my wizard's aura. But I don't think we care deeply about that yet. What else do we do? Keep infusing Arcanum? Okay, that's starting to get kind of expensive. I do have 7,000 tree. Oh, no, I just have a regular tree I can chop down. Perfect. Hopefully we get another slot here at some point so we can actually do things in parallel. Now that I actually am starting to get more. Okay, then let's grab our treasure. Whatever it may be. Another one of those. And then some more Force Spark. Drop the level, because that one's expensive. So this is attribute build rating, attribute effect levels. It's workshop, not a magic tome. Yeah. I don't know how many of these can be slapped onto a thing. Is a big question. Okay. It's going just slowly. Speed it up a little. A little. I like the treasure trees. I think they're going to be useful. I want more of them, but they're expensive to the nth degree. But I do want to clear this out quickly. Okay. Get this done. Alright. And then go back to growing trees. Do I have enough? I got enough. It doesn't take that long. How long does this take? 6 minutes to recover. Okay, that's not too bad. What innovations do we have that I've been ignoring? Wooden supports. Ooh. For sure. And then more artifact capacity has some potential special speed stats. Elemental resting rate. Yeah, I think that one's just going to take a while. All right, technology. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can make any, pick any of these at the moment. Improved crafting is a good one, but I'm going to need another. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be very good. But I'm going to need another level in tech advancement. Also means I'm going to need this. Which I guess I might as well get started on. Ooh, that's spicy. This is not too bad, though. Because I can just give myself all the skill in the world? Losing my voice a little bit. I guess my allergies have been wrecking me lately. So that doesn't surprise me too much. So we could go for Expert Artificer level 2 or 3. Yeah, restore tool type artifacts, which, if I remember right, are amazing. Dazzling Workshop. Yeah, I think we might actually want to try and go for a 3rd level in this one. This is going to be expensive. Let's... at least get near cap. Because I have plenty of wood. Okay, go back to planting another tree. There we go. Get the next one of these done. There's a hell of a lot of resources I'm just letting stack at maximum. I feel really bad about that, but like, what am I going to do with them? Okay, cool. So that has unlocked this innovation for me. It's going to require more wood, though. Do we have another tree? No, not yet. We're going to have to wait. 15 seconds. That's not bad. Okay, can we get Druidic Talisman? Another level in it, because I'm going to be getting more wood anyway. And we want to keep boosting that if we can. Okay, is that enough skill? We go back to this one. 26,000? Yeah. Developing that. I'm going to need... oh. So I'll just keep giving myself the skill. We've still got this running. Okay, as soon as it's over, then we can pop over here. There we go. Passive elemental generation and spell cooldown speed to increase. Maybe that is better. Maybe it is worth picking that one up, actually. Okay, I've got a tree to chop. That should give me plenty of wood. Because that might actually give me passive elemental gain. In retrospect, that might just be Spark and Arcanum. I don't know if we need that. Okay, back to upgrades. I'll figure it out. Okay, learn how to make cloaks. Couple points in paper mill. Oh yeah, paper milling is going to be huge. Because one of my biggest limitations right now is paper. And so getting the paper mill should speed up how much I'm getting. Because yeah, oh yeah, we also have these. Gain wooden supports. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, so now we're getting 5 paper per build. What requires the wooden supports? Oh, these things. So notes, increases Scholar's Book and Magic Book. Thalmic, okay. I mean, all good stuff. Kind of expensive. Get a bunch of wood axe too. 10? Okay, not quite 10 in wood axe. We kind of want to alternate between the two. Because those are two that we've been ignoring. Unfortunately, all of this takes a while. Okay, artifacts loadout. Create? I guess we want to create new artifacts. Sure, I got 100 paper sitting around. So I've got Cloak of Casting. Elemental resources gains, resource quality. Sure. Right. Go back up to this because that gives me big bonuses. And unfortunately, I don't have that many slots, but that's okay. Do I actually want to take that off? Maybe. But that's for spells. Can I... I'm maxed out on amulets. Okay, charm spell power, or... Okay, we've seen the weighted one, so let's grab the Ogmith Stone. Max stacks for charms. Oh. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Do we actually want to just get a bunch of construction aura? Yeah. Yeah, because I've been... Oh, God. Each of these is like 20 skill. Yeah, I should have been doing that this entire time. I can speed that up a little. I got plenty of resources. Speaking of, I should probably just routinely go by to slap them all down. Chop our next tree down. Don't want to use up too many of my skills. Yeah, do I go for the thaumaturgic? Maybe? Because the more points in construction aura, yeah, let's just get that up. We'll have another tree shortly enough. And I'm generating plenty of wood, so I can just generate plenty of paper. I just want to give myself passive skill gain. Because it's actually one of the things holding me back the most. Oh, I can in fact cast this spell. That's a surprise. Yeah, so a couple more levels in construction aura and we can actually just chop that at that level. But I don't mind kind of going slow. Kind of? I don't know, I can manage it. We got spells. I could raise the druidry level. And then I'd just sit there and do nothing because I can't afford it. It's so expensive. Another level in that? Gain me more. Yeah, that's worth it. Alright. How we doing? Got plenty of bark. Trees are going to be a little while before I can grow them again. And, oh, so it has to recover and then grow. Then I can harvest. Oh, boy. That's some effort. Oh, well. Okay, crafting. Just make a bunch of paper? Yeah. Because I think we want to make those thalmic scrolls next. Grab at least a couple of those. Because, yeah, a number of these things just kind of hit upper limits. And it's kind of meaningless to sit around not leveling all of these. Okay, what else is it gonna... Right. I just wanted to make a bunch of thalmic scrolls. So I want to see if I can keep boosting my reserve level a bunch, and then just never cast a spell again and just use mana to passively boost everything. Because that's the dream, right? As a wizard, you stop casting spells, no more bippity boppity boo, just purely, you know, lays about, mug in hand, brain off. I'm certainly, like, hoovering resources. That should be enough. Next reserve level. Alright. And now I'm gaining a ton of skill. Perfect. I think everything else is good. Yeah, the only immediate problem is it's actually legitimately hard for me to spend all this mana, which means I should probably spend some amount of time kicking back around some of these some of these tiers that I have not been investing into. Whoa, look at that mana come back in almost no time flat. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep boosting my reserve levels because I think that actually is like a really solid build. Alright, now that I've been fed, what are we up to? So I am getting a ridiculous amount of resources. I was working on boosting this. Now that we've kind of discovered that this is insanely effective, we probably want to keep pushing at that. However, we should probably also remember to peel bark whenever we get the chance. Okay, maybe not that far. So leave it at that. Gives me a positive. I'll have to see if there's anything I can do to make this faster. I know there's plenty, but then also to give me 2 slots. Because if I could do both... Oh, no, but I couldn't do both. Well, do we want to keep getting Druidic Talisman? Yeah. Because anything that increases these incomes is going to be a huge boon for me. Is this a natural resource? It is not. It is energetic. That's natural. Huh. Okay. Let's see. We're actually... should probably be spending this. Yeah, so we should find anything that gives me natural. It'd be nice if I could, like, search all of these upgrades and not have to deal with them all being freaking nested everywhere, but it's fine. I don't think it's, like, hugely necessary. Okay, let's go back to magic. I know this is where we get a lot of our energetic. Cantrip cooldown speed, base spark, thaumaturgic, base elemental. No, maybe it's not any of these. Oh, here it is. It's this one. Storm forging. That's the one that's going to slowly increase the amount of bark we're getting here. Okay, so we should probably go for some of these. Oh, learn flow. This is what gets me alchemy. Okay, that's going to be a thing. Do we want to have that be a priority here? Kind of, lightly. Start making this paper. Holy smokes, that's a lot of paper. I know eventually we get the ability to auto paper. But not at the moment. Okay, what else do we get? Paper mill? A couple of the druidic resonators, because that's going to reduce the weave agromancy and the harvest costs. Actually, is a huge boon right now. And then maybe, do we get a bunch of scholars books? And magic books? Oh, this increases. This is a magic resource rate. It's actually, scaling magic book is a really good idea. And this is also an energetic resource rate. I've got a lot of small things that I can do to give me big bonuses that I've been ignoring. Let's see. Yeah, the main problem is just we don't have enough development slots. Or we're just not developing fast enough. Okay, let's take a look. Concepts we haven't added more to. And I still need 4 point whatever million. It's actually, like, not too far off on that one. What are we doing on space? Actually, not bad either. We're, like, 10 million seems like it's a long ways away, but that's not far. Okay, getting a nice resilience. Holy smokes, we're getting a lot of resources. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these are expensive. I guess getting stuff that actually scales me resources every time I buy something is kind of good. I've been kind of skipping those, but maybe that's something I should look into. Let's see. Luck. Huh. Luck-based effects. So probably stuff like crits. Spell capacity. Charm spell power and free glyph upgrades. Concept levels. Generator bonus levels. Barely costs anything, too. Dang it. Improved study might have actually been good at this point. Because, yeah, that little bit of attribute development speed is going to be very nice. Okay, keep making paper. Let's make some more paper. Get a couple of those in Lifeweaver. And unfortunately, these do not all work in parallel. But that's okay. Let's see, we can bump that up a level. 2 levels? 2 levels. It's a little expensive, but it's fine. Oh. And the treasure tree is ready. I've got to remember that. I wish I could, like, pin a reminder on this one. But you won't let me. Well, it's okay. We're gonna random treasure. We get this thing. Okay. Go back to this. Plant another tree. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, so we cannot stack those. So it's a one and done kind of deal. So I've already done that one. Do I want to do paper mill? Kind of. Because we kind of want to bounce back and forth between these. Because anything that scales up my, like, parchment. Yeah, parchment resources. I guess it must count. I guess if I mouse over it, it highlights both of them. I do really appreciate that it does so. Let's see. More axe upgrades than I know what to do with, but that's fine. Trees are growing. Raised my druidry level again. I might as well. I just do not know. Yeah, I just do not know if I want to go all the way up there. Let's see. Expert. What do we invest in next? So attunement mastery. Auto crafting slots. This does require more. Conductor type slots. Yeah, some of these are just a little pricey. We want the constructor's hammer, I know that much. That does require 4. Because yeah, none of these are currently saying that I can't do them efficiently. This one is. But I think that's fine. The only ones we're getting issues with are Stormforging, which like would be good, but that's a far cry off, and more wizardry. Don't hate the idea Okay, what about druidry? Considering we've already like committed to this pretty hard. I know there's one of these that requires 7. That requires 12. We ain't doing that. This one. Overgrowth. It requires more expansion. You know, actually, let's just go for expansion. Because there's a number of these. These two that kind of scale off of it. But this gets me extra generator effect levels and then also dimensional effect levels, both of which are quite good. Yeah, my problem is I have more resources than I can comfortably spend. It's weird. Really crank up our spark reserves. Let's see. We got a tree, we've got a tree. But I should probably plant another tree. First and foremost, these are going to take a while. I'm trying to figure out what is my next angle. Because I was going here and unlocking flow. So really what I need... Well, let's get one more of those. Yeah, just kind of boost all of these. Because anything that boosts crafting is good. Damn, studying artifacts is comparatively real cheap. Okay, anything else? Study magic a bunch of times? Yeah, we could just get a lot of these. Okay, that's looking a bit better. So should I actually care about world dimension stuff? Maybe? Oh yeah, because some of these are comically inexpensive compared to how many resources I'm working with. Okay, then do I want to just do Urn of Urns? Oh yeah. I've been wildly neglecting this area because it just, you know, it seemed like this was so far away. Now it's not. Like, this is a very real possibility we're going to get this on at the end of the video. Okay. Then I can also do physicality. I can do a lot of things. Okay, back to workshop. Another engineering, a couple in engineering. Yeah, how many magic books can I stack? Because this scales up how many of these thaumaturgic scrolls we get. And that actually seems like it's worth my time. Because, yeah, we actually get more... Sorry, just thaumic scrolls. And we have planning. Okay, we have a lot of things. We actually also just have woodworking. That might be worth it. Okay, casting. These cost now 2.4 million. So go with this. That should be affordable. Because, yeah, how much is that going to give me? 50k. Yeah. Because I might as well try and get construct. Or not construct. Woodworking. It's only 300,000. That's like within reach easily. It might give me something fun. I really wish I could boost my reserve levels without looking at that screen. But it's okay. Maybe I can. Maybe I just have missed it. Okay, artificer. Woodworking. So, base building, base parchment resource rate. Oh, Well, okay. Don't get a whole lot of levels in that, unfortunately. Back to, okay, wooden supports are too expensive. Scrape the bark off. Takes a little while. Slows it down, but it's fine. Now, unfortunately, all of these require skill. So I guess while that goes, let's look into other things. Honestly, just continuously investing into Arcanum seems like a not terrible idea. Okay. That's a decent chunk. Because, yeah, I should be spending these resources. We have a lot of these that are cheap. The fact that this is like 20,000 is nutty. You know, previously we were sitting at like 50, and that was like half an hour ago. Okay, maybe an hour ago. One way or another, the scalability of this game is a thing of wonder sometimes. Do we get one more of those? I think so. I don't want to get too many of these. Okay, research. We do have another one of these. Easiest thing for me to do is probably keep scaling this. But I actually, well, overcharged technology raises specific technology above what it's supposed to be able to do. Okay, no, that's very good. Yeah, sure. Not that I can afford it yet, I don't think. Yeah, because which of these do I want? Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these require orb levels. Agromancy treasure rating. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to come back with some orb levels and actually knock out some of these basic techs. Which is fine. Okay, back to agromancy. Yeah, just cut these trees down. That'll get me a goofy amount of wood. Maybe I should probably use some treasures on this one. Okay. But I think I also want to just get a ton of paper. Because I think at this point I should make those thalmic scrolls. I've been putting it off because I haven't needed to. Now I can make a bunch of them. It says 148, but it's definitely more than that. Because I guess a bunch of those boosters are running simultaneously. So do I want thalmic planning? Maybe? Because we can go for greater thalmic wisdom, which would double how much thaumaturgy I'm just holding. It's not a bad idea. Otherwise, we have planning thalmic. I think I'm actually going to go for planning. Oh, I'm a damn fool. I know what I was supposed to do there. It was none of those things. I mean, the extra development slots and speed is good. Don't get me wrong. Okay, 149 paper. And then we're going to make as many thalmic scrolls as I have resources for, which should be plenty. What's the thing holding me back the most? Oh, it is how much thaumaturgy I have is my big limitation here. Okay, so let's go back to casting, raise our reserve levels. We're going to get that as high as we can possibly make it. I'm never going to be able to cast a spell like this. That's 17 million mana just to be able to cast that one spell. Yikes. Also, holy shit, that's pricey. Well, at least we can get greater thalmic wisdom. Okay, and then flow. I'll have to look into. Get those trees growing. Yeah, kind of keep pushing these. Looks like you can actually, yeah, have 3 trees planted. Let's see, study harvesting. And yeah, that's way faster. Okay, just keep grabbing all of these. So, I mean, yeah, I probably should be going for flow as my next big focus. Either that or, no, we might not actually be able to get that up to 10 million. Not in this video, at least. Okay. Plant another tree. Make sure that's going. And yeah, I can keep making paper. Yeah, it's really just how many trees can I cut? Man, to think previously I was like waffling around the idea of Druidry level 3 is kind of my like nice, comfortable midline, and now we're up to 5 without blinking at all. Feels good. So what do we want to get here? Which is the cheapest? This one. Followed by sorcery? Yeah, I'm just trying to grab anything that I've been ignoring. Memory is still pretty cheap. Because each of these gives us mental and energetic caps, which is like most of my resources. Yeah, I just want to make all my caps super duper high. It's going to take forever to get up there for a lot of them, but it's okay. We'll have a tree to cut soon. Treasure tree is good and ready to go. Get another random treasure, +4 attribute levels. Let's see. I've been working on workshop. Oh, you know what I should do? Make a bunch of thalmic scrolls and just boost auto magic scroll a gazillion times. Same thing with the scholar's book. Like these 4 are extremely good. Okay, a little bit more paper. What do we? Okay, we're limited by quantity of wood. You know, I'm just gonna hit the mango. It takes a while for these to tick down, apparently. Let's see. So this will give me a bunch. Yeah, because anything that lets me boost this super hard is going to be extremely helpful. Damn, that's giving us like a whole 1,000 thaumaturgy per book. Okay, let's go back here, go back to paper, go back here, agromancy, time to chop some trees. And then we can get more of this. We could also raise my druidry level again. Don't see the point of it yet. Okay, and that's a little too rich for my blood. We'll just leave it there. It'll take a while, but there's no rush. So, 15,000 paper? Yeah. So we want to do resource cap. The magic resource rate is nice, but that's expensive. Okay, so what upgrades am I missing? Gathering space. Well, my cap is almost there, actually. Those dimensional upgrades have been carrying. And then we've got like a gazillion things here. What happened to my mana cap? Oh, is it the thaumaturgy or is it just this stuff? No? I guess it's all the books I've been picking up. So what are the requirements on this one? Requires arcane dominion. Oh, is that something I have to learn? Well, I guess I should do a spellcraft. Meditation. Need to be a better scholar. The problem is a lot of these are like really good. I just don't know how much I care. What augments? Glyphcraft? Yeah, we can make another glyph, finally. This one gives me weighted, so more power, more cost, more cooldown, but generates a momentum, or bright. Adds arcane cost arcanum, more power, less duration, generates a beaming. So scales aura generator. Ooh. That's good. But I can't use it effectively. Yeah, momentum. Actions are sped up for duration. Max X 10. I think I'm going to go for bright anyway, just because I'm not going to use it. But I'm also unconvinced I'm going to be using any spells here. Is the one issue. I'm going to keep boosting quick. Not that we care about it at the moment. Okay. How much paper can I make? That's a good couple of thousand. Then we can make as many thalmic scrolls as we can jam in. I could do a spark chaos. How much I need to. Okay, and that's increasing my rate. Good. We shouldn't do too much of this because we do want to get this up to 10k. Because now we've got the cap. We just need the... We just need the rest. Back here. There's so many upgrades I can afford all of a sudden. It's such a weird feeling. Because, yeah, you'd spend this entire game just crawling in the dirt, just slowly making it places. And then you hit a certain point where it's just like, whee! Just absolutely insane amounts of value. Cannot actually upgrade enough things simultaneously. Feels good, honestly. Okay, casting. Yeah, I think we just keep raising the reserve level. I recognize that this is nonsense, but it's so worth it. I'm actually not sure at this moment. Wait, I can cast spells again. Hold up. Okay, I don't think the individual spells are particularly good. So maybe we should find a new layout. Oh, currently casting a spell. Well, I guess while we're here. Because I think I might want to gain stuff like Craft Lightning, which just boosts all energetic resources. Yeah, Divining Spell Power. Mental and Energetic. Yeah, so the Psychic Blast is very good. Okay, let's go to this one. Zap all of these because we don't need them. Okay, so I can only have one of those equipped. What else can I get? Splash Spatial Resources. Got a long cooldown on it. I mean, we could just do this. 3-second cooldown. Does cost like 104 million, but maybe that's fine. Let's take a look at the rest. Yeah, because Arcane Aura is expensive. Oh. Magic resources. So Attune Orb. Gives me magic. Alternatively, I think I'm just going to set this. Augments upgrade turtle? Don't have enough. I spent them all. Because I can potentially use this to scale the amount of let's see. Scale the amount of magic that I get. Okay, what is this? Primary Psionic and Charm. Conjuration Alteration. So that's neither of the ones that I have. Kind of grab all of these. Oh, Agromancy. Be planting those trees. Boost this up. Hey, and we can now gather space 2, which I'm probably not going to be able to afford, but at least we can take a look at it and see what's required for the next tier. Ooh, that's a slow one. Also, just make a bunch of paper. So this is a spatial parchment resource. Okay, because here's the thing. One of these boosts spatial. That one, but is really expensive. Spatial and parchment. Yeah, what's the cooldown? Ooh, cooldown on that one is way too long. Yeah, okay, so my chances of buffing paper, kind of low. Aspects. Next one, Alchemy Lab. But I'm going to need flow for that one. And then rituals is it's fair way out. Okay, then I can make 200 of these. All right, there we go. So hopefully this is affected. It is a magic resource gain. It should be. Yeah, okay, it definitely was boosting the amount of parchment I was getting. So now we can get flow. Sick. Okay, so we can dive straight into spellcraft. Get transfigure. Okay, spellbook loadout here. Level them all up. Okay, so we want this one. So what is the most useful? Power and duration. Yeah, that's too expensive for me right now. Okay, this is going to be expensive by every measure, which I should probably just invest in other things. Max spellbook loadout slots, attunement control. And some of those are kind of nice, but I think we want to go for unlocking first. Okay, we now have create spring, and that's the new other spell. Okay. Alright, so now we're generating large quantities of water. Which means I can go back over here and now get the alchemy lab. Oh. Ah, this goes for a while. And costs a lot. It could be worse. Okay, hydro expansion, druid control, some other things. Alchemy. Learn transmute. Alchemy. Alchemize. Okay, transmute knowledge. So, at the cost of control, we can generate knowledge. At the cost of space, we can generate water. Learn dismantle. Okay, I'm going to need a hell of a lot more skill than I've got. Let's buy a couple of these since we're just sitting around. Okay, loadout. Just pick this one up. So I think this levels up. Yeah, it does gain mastery. Because this at least gives me a supply of water. Okay, back to this one. Which, shockingly, I can, in fact, use. Boost these. Because, yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to boost my skill. Because if we take a look at Spellbook, yeah, mana and skill. But that's so much skill. I might almost want to put small on it. Because it doesn't... It solves the drain more than it hurts the output. Okay, so it's over here. I don't think we need this at the moment. Okay. So 90 control per second, 113, 139. I think it's worth it. Okay, let's let that go. It is also a mental essence. So there might be some things I can do with that at a later date. Let's see, attunement control. It's like a small bonus, but let's keep doing alchemy. Okay. Consume control to produce alchemical bandwidth. Okay, alchemize again. So I can burn control. Ah, here we go. Skill per second. Ooh, pricey. Yeah, do I want to do space? Or do I actually want to take a look at research? Because we've got some things that I can do. Alchemical and mechanical capacity, toxicity capacity, artifact capacity, some other things. What is this one? Duration stats. This is capstone innovation. I don't know. Peaceful focus. Yeah, because what else do we have? This one. Alchemist level, stats, some other things. Okay, but that's going to cost a ton of expert alchemy. I don't think we can afford it right now. What else do we have? So we do have improved soil for plot yield, plot growth, druidry cost scaling, inventory space, toxicity capacity, base item rating, base item bonus rating, crafting power, workshop build speed. This one's really good. I do also want improved auras. Oh, but I think I already put a level into it. Yeah, some of these are repeatable. Let's see. That's tough. Well, I can develop greater laboratory. That costs me almost nothing and gives me a huge bonus. Oh, improved tools, level 2. This one. Okay, so we might actually want to wait for that then. Because it's this one that lets me do parallel agromancy, which we are going to want. Okay, speaking of though, let's do this one. Okay, and I need a higher alchemy level. Well, at least it's increasing the amount of skill I'm generating, which is largely what I need. It's going to be pricey though. Yeah, I forget what mastery does for this. Transmute power, alchemy experience rate. Okay, so neither things that I can comfortably do right now. Transmute. Okay, transmute knowledge mastery is going to be huge. Yeah, both of these are going to take a little bit of time. A lot of time. I think the big one is a lot of the things all hinge on my ability to scale or to get my skill value up. That's a little bit of a pain. I mean, it's already pretty good. Oh, it's not an energetic? It's natural and mental. Oh. Yeah, I'm not necessarily stuck. It was a pain. Oh, we can contemplate a new thing. Actually, I think we can contemplate a couple of concepts. So natural attribute cost or aura cost. Shoot. This one. The next one is 2.2 billion. Oh, hold up. I thought it was going to be just a nice, easy jump. I was wrong. Okay. Well, at this point, do I think it's a good stopping point? I don't know. Never, technically. We always have an infinite number of things to be investing into. But I'm making progress. The main thing is just getting it so I can generate that much more control. And that is going to take a while. Let's see. Grabbing those. I don't know. Just, it's going to be some work. But we're making progress. We made a massive amount of progress. Wait, hold up. Oh, that's just not a magic tome effect. Still very good. But that's going to require a lot. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing here. Because yeah, I also can reinforce these things, which I've been really lax about. Also, we haven't looked at our agromancy in a while. Because, yeah, gotta remember to grab the treasure. Gotta remember to grab the bark. Okay, hydro expansion. I mean, that's a big boon. Sure. What's this one? Druidic control. Yeah, that's nice. There's a lot of things that it's like, you look at and you're like, oh, damn, that's actually, it's not going to be life-changing, but it is going to be extremely good. Just realized. Let's see. This is energetic. I can boost it. A little, anyway. It's actually extremely good across the board for a couple of things, because it helps, I think it helps this. And definitely helps this. And then natural. Do we have something that boosts natural? I don't think we do yet. Yeah, natural and building resource. That one does, but damn. That's so pricey. Yeah, verdant. Bunch of skill. Yeah, spatial resources. No, nothing else. Okay, at least that gets me some more stuff. That's a really good buff. It's also a ton of wood. This is a ton of things. Alright, well, anyway, I guess at this point this video has gone on more than long enough, so I will see you all on the next episode of Orb of Creation. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.